Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. There's a link to my coffee account in the description, so if you're able to support the channel that way, it is greatly appreciated. So today we are playing some Sultai Beans. So this list comes from Metho on Moxfield, so thank you very much to them. This is a like a lot of Beans decks, it's three colors trying to basically like cheat on a lot of mana costs and get value off Up The Beanstalk for playing spells with mana value 5 or greater without actually playing them, if you see what I mean. So crucially, we have 4 copies of the new Quantum Riddler. So this is a warp card, which is, on the face of it, a 4/6 flying for 5, which draws you a card, but you can warp it for 2. That will trigger Beanstalk. You'll draw 2 cards, potentially 3. You know, if you have one or more cards left, one or fewer cards in your hand. And so yeah, it's a pretty potent combination to draw lots of cards, and then various other things which cheat the kind of mana cost. So Storming Entity, Overlord of the Baleburk, some Delve spells with Murderous Cut and Tasker, Rakshasa's Bargain. There's just lots of different ways of triggering the Beanstalk, and a lot of these are pretty potent finishers by themselves. So Riddler, Entity, Overlord, they can all close out the game if unchallenged. In a deck like this, which has quite a lot of controlling elements, you know, Fatal Pushes, Shieldred's Edicts, other removal spells, then often you're going to have pretty easy control of the board. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, really. I mean, we do want to kind of build up the graveyards for our delve spells. We do have some cheap early spells. Consider Thoughtseize, Stubborn Dinar, which is a good counter spell when you can kind of cheat expensive creatures into play. Often will just be a 1-mana negate. So yeah, it's an interesting build, this. Beans decks have been kind of up and down, I think. None of us has kind of broken through massively competitively, and not in the same way it did in Modern, where it had to be banned. So yeah, we'll see if this can do anything. I mean, Quantum Riddler is a powerful card, so let's not underestimate it. Like a lot of 3-color decks, this puts quite a lot of stress on the mana base. I mean, it's not particularly green, which is kind of a blessing, I suppose, in that kind of there aren't that many green spells that you have to cast, and you can find us focus primarily on blue and black mana. But realistically, you do need to be able to cast a green spell on turn 2. So there is a need for the mana base to be able to do that. So yeah, we're not running any utility lands or creature lands, just one of each basic land as well as our various dual lands. In the sideboard, 3 Cling to Dust, good graveyard hate in the right colour, good anti-aggro card as well. Aether Gust, Disdainful Stroke, Mystical Dispute. Got some more counter spells. Back to Nature. Yeah, enchantments are not as kind of ubiquitous as they used to be when the Overlords were running around all over the place, but against some matchups this would be pretty good. Abrupt Decay, Uncounterable Removal, and then Path of Peril. You know, if we get to the late game with this deck with our big creatures, we probably win. But we do need to be able to deal with aggressive strategies. So Path of Peril's a potential answer for humans, mono red, that kind of thing. So yeah, that is the deck. Sultai Beans. Looking forward to this one. So thank you very much for watching. Let's take it onto the ladder. Yeah, I think this hand is fine. Potential turn 2 Baleburk. I think I do want a 3rd land. And playing Overlord sets us up quite nicely for Tassagering in the not too distant future. Like, you know, we whiffed and lost most of our interaction there, but at least that'll set us up for a 1-mana Tassiger potentially next turn. Okay, the opponent's on Rakdos Demons, so yeah, I could Edict that and then play Tassiger. I think that seems like a decent turn. Okay, Fable is always good. Yeah, these Rakshasas bargains are a little bit annoying. Not being able to cast them. We need a green source of mana, ideally. Yeah, I think we can ditch that. We'll warp in Quantum Riddler. Okay, double redraw with Fable is always a nasty prospect. Yeah, my hand. I'm not hugely fussed about losing any particular card from my hand here. Okay, being able to have green mana is quite good. So I think we can just pass the turn here. Our Overlord's one turn away from coming online. We've got Bargain, got a few other things. Do I want to kill this? I don't think I need to right now. We can have another treasure token. They've got a lot of mana anyway. Shieldred, huh? Okay. Well, start with Consider while that's on the stack. Let's fire off a Rakshasa's bargain. Okay, Fatal Push plus land I think is probably decent here. Yep. So I'll go to 12. I'll probably make them sack something now, because hopefully that'll get rid of the reflection of Kiki Jiki. Yep. And I'll warp another Quantum Riddler. Pass the turn. So that goes away. My Overlord becomes a creature, which is good. And now if they kill any of my stuff, I can Fatal Push Shieldred. Okay. Block here, block there. Fine. Okay, so I think that's a reasonable exchange for us. We've got a lot of potential redraw in our cards. Yeah, okay. So that's good, because we can just kill that straight away. Okay, so I think we could just hardcast another Overlord here, but I don't think we actually need to. We can hardcast any of these. I think let's start with Consider. I'll take a Beanstalk. Player. Then we kind of, yeah, just... Shame I can't use the push this turn, but I'll take back Tasiga. Yeah, that was slightly awkward. I should have. Yeah, slightly awkward the way that mana tapped there. Should think about that in future. Okay. Yeah, like, it would be good to be able to fatal push the demon before the trigger, but never mind. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's do that now. So we need to kill that, really, regardless. Then we'll get Tasiga into play for 1 mana. Draw a card. I think we can follow it up with a hardcast Quantum Riddler. Draw 2 cards. 3 cards, rather. We are running a little low on cards. We are going to have to be careful of that. Interesting. I'll give you a double block. Yeah, again, don't really care about any of these cards in isolation. We're presenting quite a lot of damage now, aren't we? So we'll start with a Hedge Maze. Yeah, I'll keep Murderous Cut on top, I think. Uh, 21 cards is fine, so we'll play another Quantum Riddler. Draw 2. And Stubborn Denial as well. Okay, so we should be alright now, I think. Yeah, okay, we're able to grind pretty effectively there. So yeah, the Riddlers gave us some game. Tasiga was hard for the opponent to deal with. Yeah, they didn't do badly. They overdraw on land perhaps a little, but yeah, not bad at all. Okay, so we want to be able to tangle 1 for 1 ideally. So I want Abrupt Decay for things like Annex. Disdainful Stroke seems decent as well. Probably can trim 1 Stubborn Denial. Back to Nature. Actually, Back to Nature, I suppose it kills Fables. It kills Annexes. Maybe I do want Back to Nature as well. Then what's less good here? Children's Edict's fine. Murderous Cut's decent. Tasiga is good. I mean, I've got to trim something, I suppose. So they're on the play, so I kind of want the Thought Seizers. Am I trimming Beanstalk? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, maybe we do trim Beanstalk on the draw. I'm going to trim 1 Quantum, 1 Rakshasas. Yeah, just lower the curve a little bit, give us a bit more early game. That's interesting sideboarding. I'm not convinced. But then I'm never convinced by my own sideboarding. See if it works out for us. It's a bold gambit. Let's see if it pays off for him. This is an awkward mix of mana. Don't think we can cast. If I drew a black source, at any time before turn 3? No, they'll have hand disruption before then. Okay, this is a better hand. So let's pop back, I think probably Shieldred's Edict. So I could have, because they have Urborg, I could have turned 1 Thought Seized there, but I think we're okay not doing that, because we can answer that if we need to with a Fatal Push. Now we can Thought Seize them. Okay, so I've got back to nature. Maybe I'm taking FOMO here so they don't get the redraw. Yeah, I like that. Maybe try and strand them on 2 mana. Okay, that didn't quite work, but it did enough that... So I'll push that, just take the pressure off a little. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold Bargain or Back to Nature, depending on what they cast here. Which I assume will be the Annex. Okay, well, we're not... Do I want to Bargain in response? Because we're not naturing this turn. Yep. Push land? Yeah, let's go with that. Now they have to choose what they want to save. That makes sense. Go ahead. Okay. These are all interesting draws, none of which are particularly helping me, to be honest. So I think I'm just going to have to chill for a turn. Not having an answer to Shieldred is a bit of a problem. So Abrupt Decay looks quite sad when placed against all of that lot. So I'll go to 12. Okay, Fable's interesting. So that gives us a... So yeah, what I can do here is Abrupt Decay the token. Follow that up with a Stormwing. Yeah, I think I want Edict, just in case. And then we've got Fatal Push for their Shieldred, potentially. I mean, I know they've got another, but that's what the Edict's for. Nah, yeah, okay. Interesting. No attacks. Yeah, they don't really need to, I suppose. So yeah, we'll consider... Put the Edict in our hand, put a stop on upkeep. So we go to 8. Then our Shieldred's Edict. Then we'll draw another land. Main phase. So I could back to nature now. That would kill Get rid of both of these. It seems decent, so let's do that. So I assume there's going to be another Shieldred in my future here. No, it's the duress for my fatal push. Outrageous. How dare thee. Okay, Blade of the Oni is not Shieldred at least. Another land. That's not really helping. Okay, we're probably dead here. Aha! The more you know. Damn. Okay, so I go to 5, draw go to 3. Yeah, okay. There! Fine. So, we are now on the play. So I think at least a couple of Beanstalks can go back in. Well, Quantum Riddler kind of does the same thing as Beanstalk here, and I think it might just be better. Yeah, I'm not convinced we just don't have the best. I think this might just be the best configuration that we have. I'll put Quantum Riddler back in. I'll go down. I'll go up a Stubborn Denial as well, and maybe go down 2 Thought Seizers. That will do. That's a pretty good draw. I do have to stop missing with this Overlord, though. I mean, I know it's not a deck with the most hits in the world for Overlord, but come now. Give me something. Okay, well, just wait for my Overlord to come online. Why do they always have Fable of the Mirror Breaker? Is it worth doing it now? I suppose I might draw Storm again to see. Okay. Warpar, Quantum Riddler. Yeah, I think I'll hold up Edict and Disdainful Stroke. One redraw. Don't love that. Fine. Okay, that's a reasonable turn for us, I think. Yeah, we'll just pass again. I think I'll wait till this Quantum Riddler can draw us 2 cards. Oh, please. Absolutely ideal. No? Oh, go on. Yay! Thank you. Okay, so I'll edict in response. That'll get rid of their reflection of Kiki Jiki. So ideally we'll draw like a land here. That's spicy, isn't it? So I could double redraw, which I think seems good, and just hold Disdainful Stroke again. Nice. Let's go with land hunting. Yep. Because they're going to need an answer for Baleburk now. So that puts pressure on them. Now they almost certainly have one because they're not really playing anything. Yep, so they've got like a, yeah, go for the throat, it's fine. Which is a shame because that is a source of card advantage, but we can start playing Quantum Riddlers in a minute. Yeah, they got another one, eh? So this will only draw us one card, but I still think that's worth doing. So yeah, let's get Quantum Riddler down. Shame that's a Surveil land. So we are shields down on the Disdainful Stroke for a turn. Yeah. That's a shame. That is a shame that that happened, but cannot be helped. Okay, well, we'll play another one. Oh, Abrupt Decay, why must you be like this? I quite like both of these, to be honest. I don't think I need the... Back to nature. Assume they attack here? Yeah. Okay, so I'm taking quite a risk, but I think I am going to say no blocks, because I can get rid of that with Abrupt Decay, then Shieldred's Edict, getting rid of Shieldred. So yeah, let's do that now. They'll go to 9. Oh, darn. Killed by my own Quantum Riddler. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, because you draw both cards at once. That's annoying, isn't it? Close one. Yeah, if I'd... could I have got round that? Probably not. Good game, though. Very close. Yeah, Shieldred was a massive problem for this deck twice there, which is not surprising considering how many cards it draws, but yeah, disappointing. Okay, the opponent's playing Control. I wonder what Control is like as a matchup. Don't need to worry hugely about my life total, at least. I wonder if I just offer them the Beanstalk here, or if I wait with Stubborn Denial available to me. Yeah, I don't think we're in any huge hurry. So yeah, let's start with Beanstalk. Yep, that's fine. I can potentially denial like a Memory Deluge or a Consult the Star Charts. Denial Wandering Emperor for sure. Okay, that's not Teferi. So, Rakshasa's bargain, end of turn. Do it, I dare you. Okay. So we've now got free reign for a turn. So, yeah, let's start with Overlord. Pick up Stormwing Entity. Somewhat disappointing that we milled, once again, nothing hugely great there. Would have been good for like Tasigur or something. Or a Quantum Riddler. Okay, well, Kafira is a creature that can be edicted, which gives us access to our entities. Now, do I want to play both here, or am I just asking to get swept? I think we can hold fire for a turn until we have Stubborn Denial in our hand. Yeah, if they have, like, Verdict, that's not such a big deal. I wonder if they've still got any counter spells. I'm sniffing Wandering Emperor here. And I don't like how it smells. No? Alright. I'll just wait then. Do you think this is worth countering? I might regret that. Okay. Hello. I think I'm going to attack. Yeah, I want to see if they draw out any cards, but if they haven't, I'll play Beanstalk. So my Overlord is not too far away from coming down. They might have like maybe they've got like March of Otherworldly Light. Yeah. Okay, 6 mana to get rid of an Overlord that's already drawn me a card is pretty reasonable, I think, for me. Okay. Well, we know they're out of cards now, so that's good. His Fatal Pushes are a bit weak. What I do like is Quantum Riddler. So, let's Stormwing again. And we'll keep Rakshasa's bargain on top. Which we can now draw with the Riddler. Shame we don't still have Beanstalk, but yeah, their temporary lockdown looks pretty grim against a deck which has a bunch of 5-drops that aren't 5-drops. Okay, now that's a good draw, for sure. I'm sure what they can find. One get lost is not a huge problem, I don't think. So yeah, let's send both Stormwing entities at Narset. Follow that with Rakshasa's bargain. Yep, these two are fine. So let's force them to pull the trigger on the Get Lost now. Play Beanstalk. I'm toying with them a bit here, but they're in pretty good shape, I reckon. Yep. Just in case they draw like Teferi or something. Cool, okay. Good game one. So I definitely want Disdainful Stroke and Mystical Dispute. I think Fatal Push can come out here. Apart from that, reasonable. Do I want Cling to Dust? No, now that Memory Deluge is gone. Or at least I assume it is. It's been replaced by Consult the Star Charts. Yeah, I think this is fine. It's all fine. Don't really know how they're going to sideboard against this deck. Because I wouldn't know either. Yeah. I think this is fine. I might hold the Consider now. So yeah, let's see if we can start baiting out some counter spells. Do I want another bargain? I don't think so. I don't really want another land either, but... Okay, they might be able to kill it, but at least I get 2 scries off it. Yeah, I'll keep Stubborn Denial. Stubborn Denial seems good. So they've almost certainly trimmed their March of Otherworldly Light. Yeah, they can make me shuffle, I suppose. That's fine. Let me just grab my island, I think, here. Now, if only I already had my Stubborn Denial. Boo. Murderous Cut. It's pretty bad here, I think. Another Gloomlake Verge. Oh god, I mean, it's just Wandering Emperor all over the place here, but like... No? Alright. I'll take it. Let's warp a Quantum Riddler. What have they got in their hand? Well, that's really good for me. Like, get map tokens from it. No point pretending I have a counter spell when I don't. Wild. I'll kill the Wandering Emperor then, shall I?
Still have much to learn.
Okay. Well, that explains them not caring hugely about tapping out. Do I want to bargain now? Yeah, again, I don't think I'm telegraphing. I've got a counter spell here, so let's just do it while they're tapped out. Stubborn Denial, Overlord of the Baleburk. Great. Try again.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. You're done.
Okay, well... Start with Shieldred's Edict. Oh, Stubborn Denial there. Change the equation. I think I'll just wait with Disdainful Stroke. If they try and play like a Teferi or something. Okay, Baser is good enough. Oh, hello. Alright, well, start with Beanstalk. I think we'll just hardcast Baleburk this turn. Draw a card. Get something else back, which will be a Quantum Riddler. Yeah, okay, we're beginning to get there. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, if only I had my Stubborn Denial available to me. Heck of a top deck for the opponent there. Okay, now that I don't mind too much. Ooh, Tasigur I like a lot. How many cards have I got? 31. Okay, we got time. So let's start with... pick up a Stormwing. Okay, so they've got... they've got a mass removal spell, which might be Supreme Verdict. Do I care? Do I just warp Quantum Riddler for the card? I'll start with that. We get 2 cards. Okay. Now we're cooking. Yeah. Oh god, do I want to take the star charts instead? No, because I can counter that. So we'll take Supreme Verdict. Okay, this is quite fun. So let's get Tasigur down. So leave in creatures. I'm enjoying myself now. This is going well. I'll take that, consult the star charts. Ooh, I'm an evil villain. No. Okay, I mean, that was what, 3-star charts in quick succession? I mean, it's not bad going. I suppose they did star charts into star charts, which is kind of the one of the accepted play patterns. I mean, their draw was good there, and we did not too badly. Yeah, this feels like a good deck against control. It's a shame it folded to Shieldred so hard, but it was fun. That was a lot of fun. Okay, let's grab a couple of packs, because why not? That's what we are here to do. It's not really what we're here to do, but you know what I mean. Three Edge of Eternities packs to open, so rare wildcard, anti-causal vestige, Elegy Acolyte. Yeah, both of these are potentially good cards, but not I've seen play. I haven't seen them see play yet. I wonder if I've got gems there, because I definitely haven't got all of the cards. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Anyway. So yeah, Sultai Beans, good fun. A lot of good fun. Yeah, I don't think it's hugely competitive. Probably struggles against aggressive decks and mid-range decks. Good against control for sure. But it was fun. It was huge fun to play, and that's the main thing. Yeah, Quantum Riddler, Beans. It's all unfair cards, just all jammed together because they don't cost what they should, and that is all. That you'd think they'd learn that that's always unfair, but never mind. Yeah, good fun. So here's the deck list one more time. It's in the description as usual. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Contribute to the coffee account if you can. And I'll see you next time.